3, 2, 1.
Telling me, fam.
Yes. What are you telling me, man? Then what are you telling me, man?
You saying, man? You good?
Yeah, man.
No, yeah.
Can't lie. Can't lie. It's good. It's all good in the dunya. You feel
Yeah,
me?
trust me. How are you feeling after the first game, bruv? Obviously, there's a few disaster classes. Them men saying you was cooking Mctominay, bro, in your...
Bro, this guy is shocking, man. Ten Hag was mad, yesterday. The amount of times he was going mad at McTominay. This guy, I don't think he's a footballer, man. I just don't know what he is, man. Bro, in terms of that midfield, yeah, everything was caused because of McTominay not keeping the ball well. You know what I'm saying? Eriksen looked exposed in there. They were getting bypassed us, and you got to think this guy is physically, he's tall, he's meant to be big, he's supposed to impose himself. He was lacking on the ball. I just don't think he's got the intelligence to be a midfielder. That's why he plays Scotland for centre-back. What? How can you not make it? If you're a Man United player, surely that should give you a pass in the midfield. Just the fact that you play for Man United. But you don't give it him. And he plays centre-back for Scotland. So I just don't know, bro, with my man. I'll be honest with you. I just think, like I said, the manager is using him now. I just think, you know what? Use Fred, man. Fred and Eriksen could do a better job. Because if it's physicality, don't give you that. He's not got no passing range. You don't press. There's nothing more about him, bro. I just don't know why this guy's still in, man. And like I said, he'd be the first person I would sell in the summer, if I'm being honest.
He can already set pieces. It can only be that, blood, because
set pieces, yeah. There you go, then.
Yeah, because the team's not the tallest. That's the one thing. Our team isn't the tallest currently, and it is I think it is a set. I think it is a set. But we know the thing is though, we didn't need that game to know McTominay's not good enough. We have enough evidence to know McTominay's not the answer.
There's a lot of conclusive evidence, bro. It's overwhelming, fam.
Yo, it's overwhelming. Like if this was, you know what I'm saying, if this was that trial, it's 25 to life. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With a 5% chance of 25. Like we know this. You know what I'm saying? The show's over. So it's got to deal with it, man, and just try and move him on and get better. That's what it is. Try and get more quality in that position. But that's everywhere.
There's a lot of deadwood. I think Ten Hag slowly will churn out and be like, you know what, see you later. Yeah, I think Bruno as well. His passing range was bad this way. It's just
awful. He got that one pass, that one Bissaka got the end on, and even that was a slide tackle. You know the ones there.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, other than that, he didn't do anything notable in the game, and he'll get away with that performance just because of that one pass he played, Yeah. He's a criminal. He's a criminal, bro.
Yeah, I think again, like I said, with Bruno Fernandes, for everything that he does well, there's a lot of things that he does bad in it. And when it's bad, it's really, really bad. And I think, just ball retention, that's not his game. And I don't think it ever will be because he just rushes at everything. There was this one ball that he tried to play and he forced it. And I was just like, you don't need to do that, bro.
Did he try and go left and he should have went right? Was it a break?
Yeah,
I think it's the one in the first half, the one you're talking about. Yeah. Sorry to cut you off. That just popped into my head as you were saying that.
Yeah, bro, I'm just like, just relax, man. You know what I mean? And that comes from the fact when you think you're immortal, you think you're gonna play no matter what. I think again, it comes to the fact that he just knows he's gonna play every week, innit? You know, if we had someone pushing him, I don't think he would. He'd be doing that every week, but he can just do that because he knows. Right, I'm back in here next week because there's nobody else really that's gonna be in that number 10 role. Don is far, far away from that. Wasn't even used yesterday, so. You know what I mean? I just think with Bruno Fernandes, his passing ability and the way he kind of looks after the ball is just non-existent, man. Absolutely non-existent. But yesterday, we just did our thing yesterday, bro. Like I said, Rashford improving under the manager. Eriksen scoring as well. You get me? It was light work for us yesterday. And it's just about building. I think you know what? A lot of people are not talking about Martial's game. I thought his game was excellent yesterday. Don't know you, man.
Martial's just so tidy, bro. Like that's just what he does, man.
Tidy.
He's the glue in it, and the thing is, you don't appreciate the glue until it stops sticking, bro. You know them ones, and that's what it is, bro. You know what I mean? That's Martial, bro. Like when the glue and the adhesive stops working on your trainer's blood and the front's flapping, bro. That's when you start thinking, yo, what going for my kicks,
going
bro?
on? Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, and this is just what it is, bro. As soon as the glue stops sticking, bro, that is when all of a sudden the problems are happening, bro. Do you know what I mean? But in otherwise, you just don't notice it. You don't notice the glue, and you're not supposed to.
But you're not supposed to. And this is the thing that why the manager likes it, because everyone else, it enables everyone else to make the runs. When he gets it in the box and it's sticking to him, and then everyone else can then make them runs. But imagine when we had Ronaldo last season or this season, for example, it wouldn't stick to him, and then all of a sudden, them two, Rashford and Garnacho, have all made them runs, and then all of a sudden, your midfield gets exposed because
there's a bigger gap because you keep losing the ball in transition, and you got players on the wrong side of the ball. It happens all the time.
So I thought his game was very, very underrated, you know. And like I said, it becomes underrated because people don't appreciate it.
That's facts from M9 about, sorry to cut you off, the block nose thing, innit? You don't, yeah, facts, yo.
Yeah, you don't appreciate breathing until you got one block nose. A man's up at 3 in the morning, you can't sleep.
Or having toothache, you know what I'm saying? And that, like, that's like having toothache, you know what I'm saying? You don't realize what that's like until you don't have it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sorry again, Saeed.
No, bro. Like I said, that is facts, bro. And when he drops in them positions, and Ten Hag has talked about it a lot because of his game. You're looking at Sebastian Haller. Why do you think he likes him as well? There's certain profiles the manager likes because he knows he might not score me goals, or he might not score me more goals than, let's say, the wingers. But because he does that, it allows the wingers to have more goals. It allows overloads. It allows the fullbacks to push on. It allows us protection, that knowing that we've got a guy who can keep the ball and it's going to stick to him, and we know there's going to be runners. So like, it makes the team better, in essence, basically. And it's about keeping Martial fit. If you can keep Martial fit and kind of like hope that, you know, you get some consistency, United will play better because then you don't have to chase shadows. You don't have to know that, the ball's going to bounce off him and you then have to defend again. So,
bro, like even the chance Martial had where he shifted the ball into his left foot and he got...
let me tell you something.
That was nice.
If that went in, that goal would have been crazy. And then all of a sudden, everyone would have been saying what a great game he had. And that's what I mean about football fans. They're so fickle. Like one moment will change a man's whole perception on Martial's whole performance. When in reality, his performance was much more than that.
People look to the glory in it. That's what football's become now. It's the glory in it, and it's the moments that you kind of like you cherish in that. But if you look at that was a very, very good save, you know. And look the way he kind of opened his big body, literally 1 or 2 touches on his left foot. Bang, and it should have been a goal, but it was a good save. But like I said, his game for me overall, I can't fault it, and it's more minutes on the belt. I thought Casemiro, man, bro, this guy, man, he might be a better centre back than Maguire already, man.
He's different, isn't it?
There's no might. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get out of the way. There's no might.
He's with slippers on, man. Like who actually? You know what I mean? Thought that this guy would become a flop and now he'd come for money. Like, what are you thinking, man? Let's be real, man. This guy here, his passing range is unreal.
Man said he was finished when we signed him and we got bumped, Saeed. That's what
you know. People were saying, oh, Casemiro, and that what's he coming here for? Bro, are you kidding me, mate?
Because people go off the big money signing thing. Like, you can't sign a player with a big name for big money, and just because it's gone wrong in the past doesn't mean it's gonna go wrong now.